This episode of Later brought to you by Cheerios,
Fun for your mouth.
the Walmart Museum,
Fun for your eyes.
Maxine's Tap Room,
Fun tonight.
and Old Buildings LLC.
Fun for somebody.
That's what she said, that's what she...
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Jason, man, I wrote a new song for our opening. I think we need to just freshen it up. You want to hear?
Yeah.
Later with Jason, Suel, and Bo too, 'cause he's so cool. You can check us out on the TVs and maybe that you too. Hey, later, Jason. Couldn't handle this good beat. Later with Jason, Suel, yeah.
Like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
And now a man who couldn't get a vote on America's Got Talent if he was riding a dragon eating a taco, Jason Suel!
All right, everybody. Welcome to Later with Jason Suel. So glad you're along for the ride here on the show.
Jason, before you get started, something is weird. Something's different. I
Is
can't
it?
quite put my finger on it. Where's Owen?
Yeah, that's a good question. He's been missing a couple of episodes now. Where is Owen?
I don't know. Let's ask the band.
Yeah, guys, do you guys know where Owen is? Where our bassist?
I'm not real sure who Owen is.
Yeah,
Wait, who are these guys?
Wait, you're not me and Owen, the band. Who are you?
We're Triple Threat.
Triple Threat
right.
Threat from America's Got Talent is joining us here on Later with Jason Suel. That's pretty amazing.
And now Later with Jason Suel has talent. About
This is
time.
the first episode. Finally, we're wrapping the third season. We got talent. So, hey, you guys were on America's Got Talent, and you were robbed. I mean, you were robbed of the award, you know?
That's what some people say.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the people that I
You
know
should have just
say.
juggled diaper babies or something on fire. Like
Well,
like
we thought
everybody
about
else
that, but
That was plan B.
Our friends convinced us to go in as singers.
does. Oh, pfft.
You didn't do it before. You just kind of
Right.
picked it up on the
Yeah,
spot.
the diaper baby fire, that was it.
Hey,
man.
So maybe we need to go back.
Yeah, what was it like being on there, standing in front of you have these celebrity stars there judging you. Talk to me about that.
It was a surreal experience.
was,
We
yeah.
had a good time. I mean, the ending was a little weird for us, getting the three X's on live television.
Heidi Klum touched my arm though. So.
Oh, well.
And he
bonus.
still hasn't washed it. I'd
Not
stay
once.
away from this area.
Yeah, okay.
But it was a great time. We had a blast.
Yeah, good. Well, we're happy to have you on the show today, and you guys are going to do some music videos with us. Stick around. I'm glad to have you on. And you know what? Who else we're glad to have on is Troy Walker over here from Trick Dilly Food Truck up in Bentonville. Hey, Troy, what are we going to be making today over there at the chef's table?
Jason, we're going to throw together one of our mainstays, our pork dilly taco.
Pork
Big
dilly.
hit with the
Pretty
kids.
sure that was one of my nicknames in high school. Yeah, maybe.
Pork dilly, maybe.
Block a lot of that out. Those times were dark.
Hey, Bo, you know what I'm really excited about, too, is we got a couple of ladies from That's What She Said performance
She
group.
Said. Yeah.
That is
Lee
what she
and
said.
Amber
Yeah,
coming by.
Lee and Amber are dropping by the studio to talk with us, so that's pretty exciting.
It's gonna be huge. That's what she said.
Are we just going to do That's What She Said jokes the whole time?
Well, you set it up.
I hope that we do. So stick around. We got more coming up right here on Later.
Welcome to Later with who? Later with Jason Suel.
What's up, world? Turbo Dan here. I've been getting a lot of fan mail recently asking, Dan, how can we be like you? The truth is, you can't be like me because I'm a prime male specimen. But you can try your best, and maybe someday you can achieve peak physical performance as well. So, today, I'm going to start episode 1 of my vlog and how I work out. I'm not at a gym right now. I am just out in nature. 1, because nature, it inspires me, you know? And 2, all the gyms around here kind of banned me for, said I misused their equipment. But, you know, whatever. I like this better anyway. Here it is, workout area number 1. This is one of my favorite exercises that I do. I call it the monkey bar jump and grab. And really, it's really hard to explain. I might as well just go ahead and show you. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you like that? So, do 2 of those, you move on to the next exercise. This next exercise I call ship steers. Point is to get the ship out of the storm. You're gonna turn left really hard, then you turn right really hard. Something like this. Yeah! Then you escape the storm. Next exercise, I call it the multi-step stair speed run. This is how it goes. Start at the bottom step, of course. And then you gotta go back down. One should be good for that because honestly, where I usually do this, there's a lot less stairs. So I think I just actually did double my personal best. So you guys are witnessing history here. As most of you know, it's not just important to work out your muscles. You also have to work out the most important muscle of all, your mind. So here I got this tic-tac-toe board. As you can see, it doesn't make much sense, but we're gonna figure it out. That looks about right. Can't be 2 cow heads. Wait, I'm on to something. Udders. Haven't used that one yet. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Time! That's how it's done. This is my personal favorite exercise. I call it slide downs. Yeah, the burn. As you can see, you don't need a gym membership to get a good workout in. All you need is some free space, some free time, and the willingness to be better. Just like me, Turbo Dan. Before I leave, I'd like to give a shout out to Fizzies. Thanks for being that special soda pop in my life. Oh yeah!
I've got a bone to pick with you. I've got a bone to pick with you. Yes, it does.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Later with Jason Suel. Today, for our Bone to Pick segment, we got my great friend Joe Penn joining us. Joe, the stage is yours, man. Pick your bone.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Joe, like he said. Don't know why I'm repeating it. The bone that I have to pick today is with older siblings. Now, older siblings out there, you guys don't have to listen to this, but you should, so you're not a jerk anymore. See, when I was a kid, I believed everything that my sister said. One part because my parents told me to. Second part because, well, you're supposed to be able to trust your siblings. And there was an instance where we were in the car and TLC, what's that song about waterfalls? Don't know what it was called, but I know it was about waterfalls. The waterfall song was on the radio and I wanted to snap. Now I know how to snap now, but back then I did not know how to snap. And I said, Dina, how do you snap? Like, I don't know what to do. And she held up these 2 fingers. Look at these fingers. These 2 fingers, and said, this is how you do it. You just gotta keep trying. And I was like, Dina, why aren't they making noises for you? And she was like, I'm just real tired right now, but you gotta do this. And I believed her. So from the age of maybe 10, I was doing this. 11, this. 12, this. Finally, when I was 13, I was in Mr. Millick's class. Mr. Millick was a teacher of mine, and he was doing some kind of weird thing where he tried to make learning fun by incorporating music. It was fun, except for he told us all to snap, and I couldn't do it. So math really wasn't jiving for me that day. He came up to me and he said, what's going on, man? Why aren't you snapping? And I'm like, I'm trying to, it's just I haven't quite learned how to do it yet. And he was like, hold up your hands. And I was like, this. And he said, move your thumb 1 finger over, please. I said, okay. And he said, push. And I said, okay. And my first thought was, hey, I finally snapped. But then I thought back to my sister and every single day that she had seen me doing this. So I went home and I said, Dina, why didn't you tell me that snapping was this and not this? And she said, what? And I said, this. And she said, oh, I don't even remember telling you to do that. I thought that you would have learned by now. So siblings, please, please be better at everything. Thanks.
Oh, Joe Penn, everybody. This is how you snap, right?
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in the old me.
I am too. I wish I would have known that guy.
Yeah, no, he's lost
Yeah.
in the sauce all the time.
Hey, stick around. We got more coming up right here on Later.
I've got a bone to pick with you and with Dina. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Galactic Raiders!
Sir, we are experiencing subatomic turbulence from the solar flare.
Captain, we're experiencing subatomic turbulence from the solar flare. I suggest you engage the subatomic turbulence regulator.
Right. Is that, this button?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right, I did it. I did, yes, me. Because I usually always get mixed up with this one.
Galactic Raiders!
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Later with Jason Suel. Joining me here for our interview, we got Lee Wood and Amber Forbes from That's What She Said. That's what she said.
That is what she said.
I mean, that's what she said. What is That's What She Said?
Other than a majorly popular joke.
A really great joke.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
And it's a storytelling show,
Yeah.
a live storytelling show here in Fayetteville. We're about a year old. We're in our second season. We have a small cast, but we also have new folks at each show tell stories.
Cool, so let's break this down. So,
Okay.
a year old, meaning you do shows once a week, once a month, as and when they happen. What constitutes a season?
Well, last season we kind of started late. We started in December.
December, yes.
And did shows through June, about every 5 weeks or so. And so this season we're hoping, we're sort of mimicking the school year. So we started in September, we'll go to May.
Got
We'll
it.
take a break in the summer, and then we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So when you say that you have a regular sort of cast of people, right? And then you have other people joining you for particular performances or whatever.
Right.
Do you get together and rehearse? I mean, it's a storytelling group, so just talk to me about what we could expect from these 6 people when we come to an event.
We get together, we start off and workshop all together the story. So everybody tells the story and then make it funnier, make it, ask questions, clarify.
Your story wasn't funny enough. Let's
Right,
add.
let's
Yeah.
fix it.
Funny that funny is
Funny it up
what we
a little
say
bit.
a lot. Yeah.
And then we begin to rehearse.
Yeah.
And so we have seems like about 3 weeks of rehearsals per show.
Okay.
As many as we need. Usually it's 1 or 2 a week. Sometimes we amp it up at the
much
end
more.
if things aren't working out.
Right.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
So are your lives just filled with That's What She Said jokes?
Yes,
yeah.
but they were before, so
Okay.
It's true.
It's a natural transition.
You turned it
Yes.
into a craft.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you get together and you rehearse stories. Where do these stories come from? Are they submitted to you, like you should tell this story, or is it come from the 6 of you? Where do they originate?
A lot of them come from the 6 of us. Well, so our group have been friends mostly for a really long time. So we
That
know
can be
each other's-
dangerous
it's-
or great.
It's good because we know each other's stories. We know which ones are the funny stories.
Right.
You can get talked into telling a story that you really shouldn't tell to a bunch of strangers because your friends are like, that's
so
hilarious.
great.
But
Tell
it's so
you."
liberating
Yeah.
to do that,
It
by the way.
actually
Yeah.
has been, yeah. But then we'll have people who come to us and say, I've got a funny story, or my friend does. So it's been mostly word of mouth, although we've gotten some submissions through email and people starting to contact to us. So I think the more people learn about us, the more we'll get people outside of the group, which we're looking for.
Yeah, I think they're scared. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but I think knowing that we help you write it, you rehearse it, it's not
Right.
just go up there and be funny.
Right.
It's
I mean, it's a very
stand-up.
personal thing, right? And they're telling these personal stories, which can
yes.
be inhibiting to a lot of folks.
Yes.
Right.
So let's just say you said that sometimes people join this group that's telling the stories as and when. Like, how does that happen? Do they submit, I want to tell this story and can you help me? I mean, is that how it works?
It's usually more of, I'd like to tell a story.
Right.
And then we go over for me, the times that I've been approached, we've gone over the season. What do you think would be a good show for you?
So here's a question that we asked of all of our.
The important question.
This is the one important
The
question.
consistent question.
What we need, what we need to know, and consistency is big with this show. Let's just say that. We need to know your spirit animals. So for each of you individually,
Or collectively, if y'all together like a Voltron form some new spirit
Oh,
animal.
I know what the spirit animal is of the group.
Of the group. So that's what she said. Spirit animal. This is big.
I just think we're a dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's immediately what came to mind.
Why do you say dragon? What do we know about dragons?
They're big.
Is this a fire-breathing
They're
dragon?
Yeah,
spicy.
it's mostly that they're like, sort of magical,
Yeah.
but then also they will incinerate you.
Right.
That kind of thing.
That's what you
Scorch
want to do
the
to
earth
your audience.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
It's the one thing that like all children, it's awe-inspiring and terrifying, but everybody wants one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you could. This could be a new logo for you. I'm seeing just flames breathing out the words. That's what she said. Could be something that people like. No, maybe not.
Well, no, I think it's worth exploring.
Well, it's worth exploring. What
Yeah.
about individually? I'm curious as to what your spirit animal.
I'm dying to know what Amber's spirit animal is.
I
think we should just do each other's.
Oh, really?
Like 1, 2, 3, and we'll say them together.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's try it. You
Okay,
ready?
just 1, 2, 3.
1,
Say them together, each other.
2, 3.
Squirrel.
Panda. Squirrel's right.
A squirrel and a panda.
Panda?
I feel
On
like
the
you're a
brink of
panda.
extinction, barely smart enough to feed
The
or
whole
procreate.
world loves
bamboo.
you.
And then a squirrel.
Not smart enough to feed yourself. You are adorable and everyone loves you.
Lee.
Yeah, I'm a squirrel. By the way, you got that right. Good job. Yeah.
You knew already instinctually you have squirrel tendencies.
I am a squirrel.
One of the first times that I met Lee, she did this impersonation remember from Greece where the girl with the cheeks is like, brush up, brush up, brush
Oh, yeah,
up.
yeah.
And it's never left me. I think it was more of a chipmunk thing, but
Yep. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for reminding
it was
me.
a great
Well, can we
impersonation.
get the brusha?
Absolutely no way.
I mean,
that's
we're
gonna
here.
happen. Thank you.
I mean, I hear
Yeah.
what I see is that's what she said. Story coming
Just a
up
squirrel
about
trying to
Russia,
get
There you
it
go.
Russia in
Yeah.
the future.
There you go.
And
I think spirit animals is a good theme for a show.
I think it
actually.
should be, and I think we should be come on and tell spirit animal stories as guests at
we
some
can do
point.
it.
I
that
think
would be
that's it.
wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So speaking of shows, how can folks find out more information? Do you have a website? How can they get tickets?
Ooh, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yes. Go.
It's twshesaid.com.
Okay. Because that's what she said was already taken by some lewd
Something,
other kind of
ew.
person.
Yeah.
Like how you had to old school AOL email address it. You're like,
Basically.
TW she said 2462
Something,
at
yes.
AOL.com.
Yeah.
So it is twshesaid.com. All right.
And we've got videos. You can watch some of our old performances there if you want to sort of get a taste. And you can buy tickets. You can see what the whole season is of season 2. So there's lots of stuff to learn there.
You can read brilliant bios on all of the storytellers.
You can submit a story too.
You can submit a story.
Yeah.
Your
You
website.
can spend hours on that website.
I know, this sounds amazing. Whoever set that up, I need their help for this TV show. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to
Thanks for
have an
having
interview.
us. Thank you.
Absolutely.
It was wonderful. Thank
Yes, folks, stick around for more on later.
Let's give them something to talk about. Tacos with Troy from Trick Dilly Food Truck. Say that 5 times fast.
Yes, say that 5 times fast. Welcome back here on Later. We got Troy Walker from Trick Dilly Food Truck. Hey, man, so you said earlier we're making a pork dilly taco. So we're gonna make.
This is one of our standards, very popular taco. It's a great combination of fresh apple, radish, goat cheese, a little chipotle aioli, and it's a good combination. That brightness of the apple really contrasts with that salty, smoky pork going on.
Yes, it sounds great.
I just want to add though, would you look at Troy's butt?
That is
Like,
the sexy
look at
right
this. Look at this butt. He's been working on it. How long have you been working on that?
Well, since Suzanne Summers. Let's see. So that when was that? That was like '83. Something like that. I don't know.
It's been a while.
This actually smokes for about 18 hours.
18 hours. Nice.
That's a smoking butt.
So what's the process
So
here?
it's a pretty simple process. First of all, we're just going to get our tortillas warm and pliable because you can't serve a cold tortilla.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to have to pick it out.
Especially at Trick Dilly Food Truck. And So are all of your tacos named with dilly at the end? This is pork dilly?
Just this one.
Okay.
This was our kind of like kitschy named taco.
What's the inspiration from? Like a trick dilly?
Well, it's a
pork
okay,
dilly?
all right, here's the name. Here's the name. So Dilly, my daughter's name is Dylan.
Okay.
Okay, and we were trying to come up with all these names, and it was like, I want to name it Rusty Truck Taco, and people were like, no way, Rusty food doesn't work.
That's absolutely
So
right.
anyway, so Dylan started to walk. She did something just incredibly amazing. I'm like, oh my God, look at the little Dilly trick. And it just kind of morphed from that. And I go, it doesn't mean anything, but it's just sort of, it's sort of.
But it means something to you.
To us,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's what the most important thing is.
That's right. That's a great story.
So hopefully we don't give her a complex. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But this is looking pretty complex.
Absolutely.
You got sauces, you got
We
squid
have aioli, a little
crumbles.
dressing. Yep. So what we're gonna do?
This ain't your grandma's taco.
This is not your grandma's. It's not your daddy's taco. So anywho, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do this like how we would pretty much do it right on the truck.
At the truck, yeah. Show
So
it.
you'd have a paper. We're gonna just do that. Got a very light aioli, and it's just to add a little bit of sauce, a little bit of flavor, a little
goop. We
little
like
bit of
goop.
richness.
We
Not
like
too
goop
much.
on the show.
I
Flavor
don't.
goop.
I don't want a mayonnaise taco. So it's
Right.
gotta be light
Same.
mayonnaise.
Yep.
Nobody.
And then this would be just sort of like
Look how tender
like
that is.
Just like that.
Look
And
how
what we're gonna
tender
do,
that is.
pull this pork. So we've got a little bit of shaved apple we worked on just a second ago.
Yeah.
Fresh, bright, Granny Smith apple, a little bit of acidity. We're gonna take.
Last episode we did some apples too. Apples
We did. We
are-
like apples. It's I think they're seasonal too. They're a great taste this fall.
So we have some radish in there as well, because apple and radish really complements one another.
Apples, radish, tacos. What do you think
It's
of next?
it's crazy. So then we're gonna put a little bit of that.
Oh my God, that smells
right?
amazing, you guys.
And also apples. We also think about goat cheese. To me, is just sort of synonymous. So then what I would do is I would go something like that. We do the old wrapperoo. Of course, my hands are a little. And I would do that.
And that's it.
And I would give it to
in
the
a basket.
basket, and I would say, eat that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat that. It was so simple.
It's simple. They're just, a lot of the premise of the food is we play on like food associations, which can be anything. I mean,
Right.
it can be from holidays, from things that grow together, from a cultural thing. One thing that we try to do at the truck is not rely on sort of our Latin flavor profiles, because it's so easy.
Right.
And so many other people do such a great job with it.
Well, taco's a vehicle. You know, it's a vehicle.
Correct.
for-
The tortilla is the vehicle.
Yeah.
So
It's like a
that's-
crepe. The French, with
Bingo.
it's hand food. It's street
Well,
food.
I for one can't wait to try one of these. I know you're a big fan of
you
eating
got-
all
you
our
just
want-
food.
you just
I
want a
just
pork
want
of that.
the meat and just fill me up. It's gross. I want to
There's
eat all
too
of
many
this.
jokes I
wanna
can say
eat
right
all
now.
of this.
Stick around, folks. We got more coming up right here on Later.
We gave them something to talk about. We gave them something to talk about. Tacos with Troy and his smoking butt.
I think it's just in my blood. I've had a passion for music and being creative for a long time in my life, and it's just kind of come out in some new ways over the last years. And so being creative with people, I think, is where my sweet spot really comes together. And studio work is definitely working with people, obviously, artists. When I combine that with my passion to just create, and then combine that with my passion for music and art, it's a no-brainer for me. 2014, started Red Barn Studio. It's actually attached to my house, which is convenient and has its challenges, I guess. But as far as our namesake goes, we actually do have a barn on property. So there is a red barn. People get a little confused sometimes. I think somebody came over one time to record with us, and he was walking around in the barn in the back, and we were like, hey, we're over here. It's actually... So I hope the reputation of this place is that it's a really comfortable place for artists to kind of camp out for a while and make music. And that's one of the plus sides of this being in my house, is that we can have people over and feel like, we're working all day and we're tired, and then, hey, you guys want to grab some food? It's just right down the hall. My wife has cooked dinner. Let's go hang out and take a break. And so that community vibe, comfortable vibe, which I keep hearing as people come through here, and I'm really happy to hear that, is kind of what we aim for. When we take a project start to finish, and an artist will come, they will come hang out, we'll talk about a project, lay out a time frame, figure everything out, track it, mix it, have it mastered, and whenever I give them that final product and they're just like really happy and excited to get this out to the world, if I can just keep rinsing and repeating with that process indefinitely, that'd be great. And have just enough to keep me busy in here, and be able to kind of play with gear and create art with people is kind of my end goal, I guess. Really fortunate to work with some amazing artists. That my philosophy on recording is put a good mic in front of a good instrument, into a good preamp, capture a moment, and then do minimal fancying up the stuff on the back end. And then that product will speak for itself. And so that would be my philosophy. I'm Jason Miller, and this is Red Barn Studio.
From their new Christmas EP, Holiday Harmony, this is Triple Threat with Wrap You Up.
It's the best time of the year. The holidays are here. The lights are up, the toys are in the stores. Let's do some decorating, deck the halls, we're celebrating. I sneak some mistletoe above the door. I hope you catch me if I fall, as we're ice skating in the park. We'll go shopping at the mall. I hope you catch me there when I fall for your heart. It's Christmas time. Yeah, the snow is falling, baby, and so am I. I'm falling for you. I wanna wrap you up and make you mine. It's so fun being in love at Christmas time. We'll cuddle by the fire in our ugly Christmas sweaters, sharing coffee and cookies in the light. And we'll watch Home Alone. You know there's nothing better than slow dancing to Christmas waltz all night. Do I hear the reindeer tapping on the roof? Ooh, I need Saint Nick to go away. I don't want him interrupting me and you. Ooh, I have all I need this year anyway. It's Christmas time. Yeah, the snow is falling, baby, and so am I. I'm falling for you. I wanna wrap you up. I'm gonna make you mine. It's so fun being in love this Christmas time. Well, look at all the lights. None of them as bright or pretty as your eyes, as you're smiling back at me, baby. Yeah. Oh, girl, don't be a Grinch. Girl, don't be a Grinch. Grant my Christmas wish, so grant my wish. Can I steal a kiss on Christmas Eve? I look at you and what I found is with a love like yours, it's Christmas all year round. It's Christmas time. Yeah, the snow is falling, baby, and so am I. I'm falling for you. I wanna wrap you up like a present, make you mine. It's so fun being in love at Christmas time. Yeah, the snow is falling, baby, and so am I. I'm falling for you. I wanna wrap you up like a present and make you mine. It's so fun being in love at Christmas time. It's so fun being in love at Christmas time. It's so fun being in love at Christmas time. Yeah. Welcome back to Later with who? Later with Jason Suel.
Yeah, folks, welcome back. We want to make sure we thank our guests on this episode. Triple Threat.
The ladies from That's What She Said.
Joe Penn.
And of course, Troy Walker.
Hey folks, thanks for watching Season 3. This has been our Season 3 finale right here on Fayetteville Public Television. Thanks for sticking with us all season. I can't wait to eat these pork tacos. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
You've been watching Later. All right. right. Thank you for watching Later. With who? Later with Jason Sue. Where you been? Watching Later. All right now, and thank you for watching Later. It's a really good show. Thank you for watching Later. With who? Later with Jason Sue. All right.
This episode of Later brought to you by Cheerios,
Fun for your mouth.
the Walmart Museum,
Fun for your eyes.
Maxine's Tap Room,
Fun tonight.
and Old Buildings LLC.
Fun for somebody.